The number one learning which I have gained from the yoga practice is consistency. With consistency, a lot of things are possible, not only in the yoga asanas, in the real life as well. If you are thinking to start something and if you are disappointed that you're not getting enough results initial days, so don't be disappointed. Just be consistent and just trust the process. Later, with consistency, you will definitely see the results. The second thing I wanted to share with you all is being flexible is not enough, to be honest. Okay, and I want you all to know that I am naturally flexible. Actually, okay, by birth I am flexible, and I used to do a different kind of things in my classroom. For an example, I'll just show you here. So this kind of thing where my joint mobility is more, okay, compared to a normal human being. That's an advantage, but also I need to say that flexibility and mobility are good, but you need to gain strength as well. Okay, and people think that with yoga you can't build strength. Okay, even I used to think like that, but later when I have discovered the form of yoga called Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga, there I have seen couple of postures. To be honest, I've didn't expected anything from there. Okay, I have just enjoyed the flow and have practiced it every day. Then later, let's say around 6 months, okay, I have seen that my arms are not uh, in the same shape when they were 6 months back. Okay, I have gained the strength, and Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga is a quite longer practice. So it's like around 1.5 hour practice, 2 hours practice. Okay, so when you do this long form of workout, your strength builds up anyway, and the mobility builds up anyway, and also uh, the ability to do other things in the life, in the real life, like climbing the stairs with keeping the heartbeat stable, climbing a mountain, riding a bicycle, and picking up things and walking up on the stair. Everything we can do it with very ease, because it's nothing for you, because you have done already a great a long form of workout already in the morning, and all these things are very simple for you. Okay, and the third thing which I wanted to share with you all is I like yoga, but also I like the different other form of exercises, workouts as well. For an example, gymming. For an example, running. Okay, and there are other sports. Okay, so I like everything, but especially I like yoga, because here you work on the flexibility. Here you work on the strength. Here you work on the peace of mind. Okay, so different other purposes, for different other purpose, and there are good benefits from yoga practice. Okay, and to be honest, I have not tried the other form of things like sports. Okay, I have not been seriously into sports, so I'm just sharing my knowledge which is on yoga. So I felt like that yoga increases the flexibility, strength, the endurance. Okay, peace of mind, different other things. Okay, that's the main reason which I love practicing yoga. And the fourth and the important learning which I wanted to share with you all is see, I practice an advanced form of yoga practice called Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga, and there are little advanced asanas there, little intense asanas, but that doesn't mean that you also need to be in the same way. Okay, and see, what I have learned is with the simple asanas you can gain good health. Okay, it doesn't mean that if only if you practice advanced asanas you will have a good health. Okay, good physical health. So uh, with simple asanas, okay, like the basic Surya Namaskara, the traditional Surya Namaskara, you can gain good health. Okay, but the number one thing I wanted to share, as I have already shared with you, is consistency. Okay, suppose for an example, if you are doing 5 Surya Namaskaras today, tomorrow you are sleeping. Again, the next day you are doing 12 Surya Namaskaras. Again, you are sleeping. Again, after 1 week, you are doing 5 Surya Namaskara. That doesn't work. Okay. So make sure, even if you are doing 5 Surya Namaskara with warm up and a couple of asanas, you will be in a different form of physical health and in mental health as well. Okay. So make sure that only advanced asanas, with advanced asanas you will gain good health. Simple asanas also works. Okay. And to be honest, personally, I enjoy practicing Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga anyway. But when I don't feel like doing Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga sometimes, what I do is I just choose very simple asanas. Okay. Not even intermediate, not even advanced, but very simple asanas where I enjoy the flow, like Bhujangasana or Dhanurasana. Very simple relaxing asanas. Okay, those I prefer sometimes. Okay, just going with the body sometimes. But if I'm doing a challenge, like for an example, sometimes I do 180 days of Ashtanga challenge, 90 days of Ashtanga challenge. There, even if I don't willing to do the practice, I need to do it anyway. Okay, because with that challenge I am building my mental strength there. Physical strength anyway, it will be increased. The mental strength I'm increasing with that type of challenges. But the point here I want to share with you all is, simple yoga postures are also good. Don't think that I must become like a person who is doing handstand. uh, don't think like that. Okay, definitely aim for that, but don't be disappointed that I'm not able to do a handstand or another difficult posture. Okay, go with your pace. Just love practicing yoga, love being in the flow, love being in the asanas. Okay, just enjoy the flow. Don't be in a hurry.